Okay, me ogbonge country people, now welcome to Roots and Echoes. And I tell una say today we dey start with humanity because now waiting we dey always do on Tuesdays be that, and we can't get one privilege to get some of our friends when they both home and abroad as guests today to talk about one particular movement when we say they call them clothes initiative, Abby?
With a child.
Clothe a child initiative. Yes, clothe a child initiative. You know, say once you know be your idea, you know be sabi and pass together. And this clothe a child initiative now from one Ogbonge Foundation, Wembe Louis Awode Foundation, aka LAF, in conjunction and partnership collaboration with
Achas.
the Archers. Yes, the Archers. The Archers now another brand where they help people actualize their dream partner goals. And we're going to join together with the founder of Louis Awode Foundation, Love himself, Louis himself, the one Obonge young man, when we say currently in the for Obodoyinbo, na Nigerian born international development advocate, business professional, academic, and MBA candidate of Georgia State University, with the Obodoyinbo, Atlanta, Georgia, in work been seat on intersection of international business, public policy, entrepreneurship, and social impact, with strong focus on Africans' economic transformation, youth empowerment, and global market integration. And it only do this no be today, but now we're going to connect with Louis from Obodoyinbo this morning. Make we take follow and talk. Apparently then they will be very very early today, but make we check. Oga Louis, good morning. Okay, we will be hope to join them quickly from that yonder. But we'll go short break. When we come back from this break, we'll go connect straight with Mr. Louis himself before we come get to talk with other members with the live for studio. Make una stay tuned at the call. All right, so this morning from Atlanta, Georgia, United States of America, we get the founder of Louis Awode Foundation. I won't be say that they do one initiative at the moment where the grand finale and the big one go happen on the 19th of this month, May 2026, for Ogun State, Ijebu Ode area. But make we hear from the smart by himself. Oga Louis Awode, good morning, sir.
Hey, I'm Syria. Thanks for having me today.
God bless
God
you.
bless you.
So we like to hear from the horse's mouth himself. So we like make you address the general populace in few minutes so that we will get other discussions with your members waiting for our studio here for MITV Plus. So we just like you to share your dreams and of course to share with us why you are on our national television this morning in both our indigenous language, English indigenous language, and best form of communication from you.
All right, thank you so much. My appreciation goes to MC Rio and to MITV Plus and Star FM for having us and having my team and the Archers this morning. So for me, I'll actually say this, that the idea of making impacts is something that everybody should do in any little way. And for me, Louis Awode is like is someone that is on a very long lifelong impact, because the idea of having to go back to school and bring about confidence to many of our public schools, because I was actually a product, and I never allowed the my locality or my exposure at the time to determine how much I could go in life. And for someone typically from Ijebu, mo kiwe, mo ní ẹ káàárọ̀, gbogbo ilé, a kiwe o. And for me, I can remember vividly why I was in my primary school and we're being taught like in Ijebu, there's no form of other communication, maybe English or even Pidgin. And to tell you this, like the idea of having to speak English itself was a very Herculean task to cross. And this is one thing for me. I'm saying why many of us want to probably travel abroad today, want to go to the America, to the US. And for some person like me who has traveled across continents like Nigeria, like UK, Scotland, and being in the America now, the dream is that we want to probably like Yoruba man so Wale. And many of us dream of being in all these places. And the exposure we have, like me, I believe that these exposures should be something that we should take home. And this will be a form of like an inspiration, not only an inspiration, but rather and like a motivation that many of us, many underserved kids like me that once attended St. Mary back in Ogbere.
Mr. Louis, your video, your camera dey off. We go like make you on am if you dey with us. It's a good time for you to on am, so that we go fit see you and connect with you too as you dey talk.
All right, I don't know why it's connecting. It's not connecting.
So just the talk they go so that we go hear you. They talk.
Alright, so for me, the idea of someone that actually attended one of most local schools around back in Ogbere, but I actually for once never allowed that to define me or to determine how far I could go in life. And this is what we are actually advocating. This is what we are bringing to Nigerians and to probably Africa and to the global world. That how far you could go in life is not like a trajectory of where you were at the time. And for many of us that actually travel abroad and travel far and beyond, we want to believe that the exposure we got is something we should take home. And that's the reason why the idea of Louis Awode Foundation came to be. And for many of us, and we have the likes of the archers and our members representing us duly physically this morning, this is to tell you like we are actually making a progress, and this progress is what we are actually running with. And we believe in a short while will make a very huge and monumental impact that everybody can actually come to term that you being attending a private school or a public school does not reduce you to be a mediocre, and your confidence level is something that you yourself can be proud of. And I know in a way clothing is very is a necessity. It's not a luxury. And this is one thing many primary schools, public primary schools or public secondary school greatly lack in Nigeria. And imagine having to have a school bag. The joy when your uncle, your sister, your auntie comes from Lagos or comes from Port Harcourt and say, "Oh, I've actually gotten you a new pair of shoe, a new pair of clothes." There is this euphoria that something new is happening, and this is what we are taking to primary schools and we're taking to secondary schools to say you can be proud and your confidence level can be on the high. So we are not just doing this alone with the primary schools. We are hoping to probably bring about empowerment for the secondary school students and also the youth. Many of the youths are at the point where they don't know where they want to go from here. And for us, we want to know this, the youth as well, to know that there's always a way for you. And what majorly many Nigerian youths lack is what? Information. And that's one other thing we are bringing on forefront from Louis Awode Foundation. And one very strata of the society that has been greatly neglected are the workforce in Nigeria. So this is one other way we are trying to say, for many underappreciated workers in Nigeria, the lawmen, the police, but why are there a lot of extrajudicial killing in Nigeria? It's because many of the police are not well paid for the job well done. And in a way, we want to compensate them. We want to give back to them to say thank you for all your great work. And all these are actually the core pillars of Louis Awode Foundation. And join us on the 19th and 28th this month. We'll be visiting some notable selected schools back in Ijebu-Ode, Ogbere, which is my hometown, and one secondary school.
Okay, Mr. Louis, because we get your people in person for our studio. So we would like to just get the rest of the conversation with your people in the first studio.
All right. Thank you so much for having me here today.
Yes, you're welcome. Yes, you're welcome. All right. Thank you very much. Yeah, that's the voice of the founder of Louis Awode Foundation, and this program we they won't do on the 19th and 20th of May 2026 for Ijebu-Ode and Ogbere Abi.
Yes.
It in collaboration with the Archers. The Archers, yes, those the Archers. The Archers now people and organization where they help people to actualize their dream, to collaborate and to discover talent. So inside studio this morning, I get Babalola Adekunle.
Good morning.
Good morning. How are you doing this morning?
I do right, my chairman.
Yes, for this place, I don't call me chairman. When you're a party, call you chairman, you don't get problem with that, right? So I tell you, say we go really mix the languages here today, and I get Marcus Favor. I get them right.
Yes.
Yes. Good morning.
Good morning.
So Oga Louis be done. Say plenty of the things where we want to talk for here. He has said so many things, and because of our time, I just like us to talk like two minutes and have it. So I like you to shed more light to waiting in be done talks. Make I start. No, now man don't talk before. So maybe we start with Favor Marcus.
Okay. Thank you. Okay, so the initiative that is running on the 19th and 20th is Clothe a Child initiative, and it's
Clothes aside, like I won't give people clothes.
no, it's not about giving clothes figuratively. It's more of the idea of what clothing is. Clothing is more of like we're trying to like cover the dignity of these kids, especially in vulnerable
Any Yoruba
society.
want that show ashiri boyan. So please go ahead.
Okay, yes. So it's like covering the shame of these kids, because in most of these communities, there are kids that don't have proper school bags. They are using polythene bags to go to school. They don't have school books, there's no pen. And I didn't really grow in a situation where that was like my reality, but I knew people who had that reality, and it was not a funny experience. I knew people who dropped out of school because they were embarrassed by how they were treated. So I don't, this initiative itself is to bridge that gap, to make these children feel seen, so that they have this hope that irrespective of their background, they can actually be something, they can dream and, move beyond their locality. So that's what it's all about.
Thank you very much, Favor Marcos, for that beautiful light where you share for them. So make I go back to Oga Adekunle Good Babalola. Now, so as she don't already talk, I mean, a very good initiative. Láti máa gbìyànjú láti daṣọ àṣírí bo àwọn ọmọ ilé-ìwé láti ilé-ẹ̀kọ́ àkọ́bẹ̀rẹ̀, I mean, from nursery to primary to secondary. I know say it don't take a whole lot from Una, but I could just like you make you just, say something in few about them and give us details of the event.
All right. Like you mentioned, my name is Babalola Adekunle, and I'm the project manager for Archers.
Okay.
So Archers is coming in as an experienced brand. We give people social experiences ranging from tourism to social events and the likes. So that's where we're coming in, because as we understand that this day, confidence is currency. People will say it's the way you package yourself, that's the way people are going to approach you. So we need to instill confidence in these children, and how can we do that is by giving them exposure. We're bringing the world to them because they can't reach the world from their local area. So we're trying to bring as much exposure as we can to them. So it's beyond just giving them clothes or just school bags or books. We're trying to expose them to the outside world as positively as possible, even in their own remote areas. So that's the primary objective of this initiative. So we'll be going down to Ijebu-Ode, to St. Mary Primary School, to St. Augustine Primary School, so to Sacred Heart Memorial in Ijebu-Ode. The 3 schools are located in Ijebu-Ode. On the 19th, we'll be going to 2 schools, and on the 20th, we'll go to the 3rd one. So we're going to reach out to the students, try as much as possible to enlighten them about the modern days,
AI,
technology, as much as we can, even as at the introductory level. We want to expose them to this knowledge, and so they know, say, life no end for just that their area. They know say life still pass this one with
Okay.
them dey.
All right, Oga Adekunle Babalola, thank you very much. Nigerians, we want more of this community participation in our society. Government no fit do am alone, and that's why people like Louis Awode Foundation, in collaboration with the Achart, say, Alpha, make we support government in this waka too, and then they go some kind rural area combined too with urban area to support, the young children. And they title this one, Clothe a Child Initiative Projects for Ogun State on the 19th and 20th May 2026. The phone number to call them now in the display for the screen. So 08133499050. 08133499050. So they're going to expect una call, una collaboration, una prayers, and to join them on May 1920 for Ijebu-Ode, Ogun State. Favor Marcus, thank you for coming.
Thank you for having me.
Adekunle Good Babalola, thank you for coming.
Thank you very much.
No, I will call you Babalola Olumide. I will call you Adekunle Good.
If I can tell you my chairman, no complaint.
Baba, make I complain. Anyways, we'll go short break, and when we come back, I will come back with my first wife, Nectar, and one of my mentors, one of my fathers, somebody we una dey familiar with, Comrade Razak Olukoba. Let we talk from human angle this morning. Just stay glued to your television set because you go enjoy and walai, you go enjoy am. Make una hold, I dey come.